Rohan and Riya playing at their backyard. In the distance, shimmering and bright, a treehouse stood, a curious sight. They are full of glee, decided to investigate and see. Up they climbed, with cautious feet, wondering what they were about to meet, and as they reached the topmost bough, a gasp escaped them both. Wow! For the treehouse was not just a place, but a portal to another space, transporting them to an enchanted land, with magic and wonder at every hand. Chapter 2, The Enchanted Forest. Amidst the trees of every kind, Rohan and Riya wandered to find the source of the music that filled the air, a melody so sweet and rare. They followed the sound with bated breath, and soon came across a clearing. Fresh, in the center stood a fairy band, playing music that enchanted the land. The fairies danced and twirled around, their laughter and music a joyful sound. Rohan and Riya joined in the fun, dancing under the bright, warm sun. As the music faded and night fell, the fairies bade the children farewell, and as they walked away with a smile, the forest whispered, "Stay a while." Chapter 3, The Sorcerer's Lair. In the depths of the forest, dark and deep, a shadowy figure began to creep, a sorcerer with powers untold, and a heart that was black as coal. Rohan and Riya stumbled upon his lair, unaware of the danger lurking there, but the sorcerer was quick to see, and cast a spell that made them flee. Lost and alone, in a strange new land, Rohan and Riya felt the fear of the unknown brand, but with courage and a will to survive, they pressed on, determined to thrive. Through the forest, they journeyed on, until the sorcerer's lair was gone, and with a newfound sense of strength, they vowed to go to any length. To find a way back home, they swore, and face whatever lay in store, for they had each other and their hearts true, and together, they could make it through. Chapter 4, The Wand of Power. In their quest to return home, Rohan and Riya continued to roam, until they came upon a wand, lying on the ground, still and fond. It glowed with a magic light, and filled their hearts with new delight, for they knew it held the power to help, and get them home without a yell. But as they reached out to take the wand, a shadowy figure appeared beyond. The sorcerer had found them again, and his presence filled them with pain. But with the wand's power in their hand, they took a stand and made a plan, to defeat the sorcerer and break his spell, and return to their own world, safe and well. With a wave of the wand, the sorcerer was gone, and Rohan and Riya emerged victorious at dawn. They had found the strength within, to overcome the darkness and win. Chapter 5, The Return Home. With the sorcerer defeated and the wand in hand, Rohan and Riya were ready to leave this land, but as they held the wand up high, they wondered if they were saying goodbye. The forest and the treehouse had become their home, and they had learned to survive on their own, but they missed their family and friends so dear, and knew it was time to reappear. With a flick of the wrist, the wand was activated, and they felt themselves being transported, back to their world, back to their lives, and they were grateful to be alive. But as they looked around, something was off. Their neighborhood had become rough, the streets were empty, the houses were gone, and the sky was dark, as if it had never dawned. They realized with a start that they had been gone too long, and everything had changed while they were gone, but they were determined to find a way, to rebuild and start anew each day. With the wand's power and their newfound strength, they worked together to rebuild and lengthen their home and their community, and they did it with joy and unity. And so, Rohan and Riya learned a valuable lesson, that even in the face of great oppression, they had the power to overcome, and rebuild what was once undone.